Good morning, students, and welcome to week 8. So we're starting to see the end of this term, and this week is all about stress and resilience. And so what a great time of term to have this concept or these concepts to be looking at. So we're going to be looking at both stress and resilience through this week, through Module 8. And when we start, we're going to start with stress, and it's about understanding how prevalent stress is in your life. And for you as a student, already you're starting to see how the types of stressors that you'll have being a student, and I can just about guarantee that every single one of you will have had external pressures as well, which just also add to that stress. So what's really great about this unit is that we're going to start to identify more about how stress is affecting us as individuals. So first of all, we're going to look at the signs. What are the signs in your body that's saying to you, hang on, I'm stressed? And you need to recognize them in order to know that you are under stress. And that could be a range of various reasons, signs, triggers that your body may have. And then the other thing we're going to look at is what actually triggers this stress. And that in itself can be very individual for each of you. It could be stress related, as in study related. It could be family related. It could be other issues. It could be work. It could be trying to jam all these things in together all at once. So there could be a number of reasons why you would be feeling stressed. So look, stress can have quite a negative connotation because it can, if you're not aware of it, it can actually build up and build up and build up, and that's where you start to have health problems. But we also want you to think about stress as a positive, because stress can be motivating. It can be that driving force to get something done. Assessments coming up, you can really just be driven to get it done by that due date. So stress can be good. As an athlete, you also use stress because it keeps motivating you. So that's what we're going to be looking at this week. And then further on, we're going to then look at resilience and what that means. So you'll often hear stress and resilience tend to be tied in together, but they are different. There's similarities, but they are different. Resilience it's about how you manage life when life throws a curveball at you. It's around that ability to bounce back, when something really horrible's happened, and you've got to sort of come back and back to that old person again. So that's what resilience is. So we're going to teach you more about that because, I always say resilience can only be developed through experience. If you don't have those horrible downtimes in life, you're not going to develop resilience. And that's a pity, but that's the way life works for us. So, when you do have a down, you know that there are ways that you can build yourself back up and become a stronger person from it. And that's what we'd love for you to learn. So look, this week we have a great guest presenter from Bundaberg. Michelle Parlou is our student counsellor, and so she's representing all the student counsellors for our university, and she's going to talk about stress and resilience. So you'll get a lot out of her lecture that's going to be recorded. Don't forget to really delve into that study guide because there is so much information in there. And look, work on those activities as you're going through because that's what will help cement this understanding. It'll help you to really be able to align it to yourself personally, and you'll get more out of it that way. On Moodle, we have some really great resources, and as you can see here, there's quite a number of online resources for you to click on. I really encourage you to take the time to do it because there's some really strong clips here. One in particular is this one, Making Stress Your Friend, and it's a TED Talk done by Kelly McGonigal, and it's quite enlightening and you will get a lot out of it. She talks about, about stress and how you can make it your friend and little strategies that you can do that's going to benefit you. It's really worth watching, and there's others here, like even things like first world problems. Sometimes we tend to over escalate something that's happening in life. And if we were to really question ourselves as to how catastrophic is this actual situation from 0 to 10, we start to realise that hang on, it might not be. It might only be about a 3, and yet something else can happen in life and it's an 8. And then you start to realize, aha, so I need to start accepting that this is only a little thing, but this is major. I need to be able to come up with strategies to help overcome that. So watch this little video as well. There's a lot here. We also talk about mindfulness, because what we're wanting to encourage here is that instead of focusing on the past and all maybe the negative or everything that's happened back there, or focusing on the future and being worried about what the future may hold, it's about bringing your mind back and saying it's okay to just be here, right? Today is whatever the day is. This is what I'm going to be doing, and just focus on what's around you. Allow yourself time to look outside and to just enjoy the beauty that's around you, and allow yourself to enjoy your family, enjoy your study, right? It's all about this mindfulness. So it's this little article here is about thinking about your thinking, because a lot of what happens, it stirs us up, goes on in our mind. So we want to calm that down. When we delve into resilience, I really want to encourage you to watch this about Matthew Ames. This is such an incredible story of resilience, and it's, probably to me, it would be probably the most extreme situation, and this man has just bounced back so well. But it just shows the power of the mind, the power of the way that he accepted his lot in life. So, what has happened to him would be something that I would just dread any family having to go through. But he really just accepted it, and, was so grateful that he still had more time with his family. So I really encourage you to watch that and just be inspired by it. And also, for those of you that tend to be perfectionists, sometimes you'll find that you're actually causing yourself stress. So there's a really great little article here about perfectionism as well. We also each week have these yoga meditations, and if you haven't done it yet, just take the time to actually go through and view it. It takes you through a whole series, and this one is now more around the meditation, where we're just getting you to calm yourself down. Just focus yourself in on what you're doing, so that when you do start your study, you can get into it. So, take a few minutes just to delve in there and get on that. Make the checklist is here. Remember, it's always great just to go through and make sure you've done everything that you need. Don't forget to chat on the forums, post any questions you may have in regards to stress and resilience, how you are coping or what your stresses or triggers are. And also don't forget the Zoom sessions that we run. The dates and the times will be mentioned on Moodle, so jump in there and come along and join us and be a part of this online community. So look, I wish you all the best this week as you delve into it. Don't forget, if you've got any questions, get straight on to your support lecturer, because that's what they're there for, and they love to help you out. Rightio, have a great week. See you later.